Zefra is the way. If you have Servant Endymion, you want to get 3 spells activated, so it gains 3 counters, then summon a Jackal from the deck to negate monster effects. Very good. And Pendulum Summoning the Zefra Nui is very good for searching for the Zefra Strike, which will be able to negate anything, Omni Negate. Now, with the Jackal in the field, we're going to be immune to hand traps, immune to Nibiru, immune. And if you don't have a tuner, you want to search the tuner. How do you search the tuner? You're going to put a Zefrath into the extra deck, which could search for a monster, a Zefra monster that could turn another Zefra into a tuner. Otherwise, you want to send the triple D, double D Kepler to the graveyard, to the extra deck, that is, get all mixed up. And then that could search for your Lamia tuner. This deck is all about Crystron Hauk. So you want to focus on, how do I summon Crystron Hauk? Zefrath is going to be putting a Zefra card into the extra deck. That's a card that's going to turn this one into a tuna. There we go. Turn this into a tuna. This will get searching. Nibiru. I don't think so, mate. Nibiru, negate. Negate the Nibiru, but big problem. He negates the negates. So we just got full-blown Nibiru'd. We played around Nibiru'd, and we still got Nibiru'd. So you want to see, how can this deck play through a Nibiru and an Impermanence? That's what you want to see. That's what this deck could do. The extenders of this deck are nuts. So we got a 4,000 token. We're going to use the Dark Contract to the gate, mate. Searching for the Lamia. We have used up our normal summon. Lamia, send the gate to the graveyard, summon. And just like that, use the token for Crystron Hauk. Crystron Hauk is the core card of the deck. It's going to summon your Despot 001 or a Jet Synchron. Either or is fine. Making a Rorodon. Now, this combo is pretty much the same every time, so don't get confused. We're going to summon token, token, token. That will trigger the Despot 001 to summon, or Jet Synchron could discard a card to summon itself onto the field. We're going to tribute itself in a token to summon a Mecha Phantom Beast O Lion. Now, this is where we can make Herald of Arc-Light. This counters Droplet. You are not allowed to send monsters from your hand to the graveyard for Droplet because it must be banished. So very good playing around Droplet. And then we're going to Shokan into Banned in the TCG Dang Long. Dang Long is nuts. It's going to be searching for an Omni Negate and help us summon another Negate. So Dang Long enables double negates. Because the O-Line was sent to the graveyard, summon a token. We got the 9 pillars for the Omni Negate. We're going to Shokan into the Borreload Savage Dragon. Now, we have 1 negate, 2 negate, 3 negate, and Zefra Providence will search for the 4th negate. We're going to have 4 negates through a Nibiru and an Impermanence. That is absolutely insane. Madness. Summon this from the decks. The 9 pillars will be able to Omni Negate, and just like that, mate, Quadra Negates.
There can only be one winner, and you're looking at it. Let's go.
This is the Zefra deck that we went 7-0 with, and we unofficially got top 8 within my own tournament. We almost got top 8, but we didn't do it within time. We got the record to get in top 8, but we needed to do it a little bit faster. Or my opponents maybe needed to play faster. That's okay. Now, this deck looks like a jumbled mess, but it's actually quite simple. The core of this deck is to summon this donkey-looking fool onto the field. You will send this to the extra deck through the effect of your Zefrath. Zefrath will put it in the extra deck. And then when you Pendulum Summon it onto the field, you're going to search for an Omni Negate. What's the Omni Negate? It's going to be called Zefra Divine Strike. Now, you don't directly search this. You will search it by searching for the Zefra Providence. Then you will search it. That'll be ideal. So now you have an Omni Negate, but that's not that great, right? Well, now that you focused on getting the donkey on the field, you have another goal. Your goal is to make a Crystron Hauk. It is very easy to do so. You just need a tuner on the field. So we have a Destrudo, which could be sent to the graveyard with the Foolish Burial or the Dragon Shrine. That's a tuner that we could special summon from the graveyard or from the hand. We have Ash Blossoms, which are tuners. We have Kepler. How is Kepler a tuner? Well, if you have 2 pendulums on the field, you're going to make Electrumite. Electrumite will send Kepler to the extra deck. Then The Electrumite is going to add the Kepler to the hand. Then you're going to normal summon the Kepler. Kepler search for your Dark Contract. Dark Contract search for Lamia. Lamia can now special summon from the hand by sending the Dark Contract to the graveyard, and then you can make Crystron Hulk. Now that you made Crystron Hulk, what do? It's so simple. You just memorize the play, and you could do this with Despot 001 or with Jet Synchron. What's the difference between them? In certain circumstances, the Jet Synchron is better than the 001 because you can make more plays with it, but it's always going to cost a card from your hand. The Despot 001 could be more efficient, but in some circumstances, you're not going to be able to resummon it from the grave. So what do you do with the Crystron Hulk play? Hulk summon the Despot 001 or the Jet Synchron. Then you're going to use the Jet Synchron and the Hulk to then make Auroradon. Auroradon summon 3 tokens. Then you're going to, from the graveyard, summon Jet Synchron or the Despot 001. It's the same every time. Then the Auroradon will tribute itself plus a token, or if you have enough monsters on the field, you could leave it up on the field. Then it's going to summon an O-Lion. O-Lion from the deck. O-Lion from the deck plus a token is going to make the Dang Long. Dang Long is going to search for another Omni Negate. With the token on the field plus your Jet Synchron, you're going to make an Arc Light, which is going to be anti-Droplet. So we have Negate, Negate, Negate. 3 negates, keep up, mate. Now you're going to, with the Dang Long and a token, make a Borrow Load Savage Dragon, which is another negate. You cannot Dark Ruler no more this deck. You cannot Droplet this deck. And if you have a Kaiju, you're going to need a ton of Kaijus because we're going to have so many negates in the field, your head's going to be spinning. Dark Ruler no more will be negated by the counter traps. If they make Zeus against you, I don't care if they have 10 materials on Zeus, your counter trap will negate and destroy Zeus. They cannot chain link 3 their Zeus to a counter trap. So this plays around Zeus, plays around Dark Ruler, plays around Droplet, and it's incredibly consistent. You'll see me get Nibiru and Impermanence and still do the full combo. You have so much extension with this deck, it's nuts. Now, beyond that core combo of having Arc Light Negate, Borrow Load Negate, Trap Negate, what else can you do with this? If you have the Spell Power Mastery or a Servant of Endymion, you're going to search the Servant of Endymion or just activate it. And then after 3 spell card activations, the Endymion will have 3 counters, which will then summon a Jackal from your deck. The Jackal is going to be good to negate Nibiru, negate a Veiler, negate a well-timed Ash Blossom, or at least eat up an Ash Blossom. Because if they Ash Blossom the Endymion, then your Hulk is good to go. So it is literally just an extra engine. It is the Endymion engine with the Hulk engine with the, that's it, and the Donkey engine, the Yang Zing engine. Very simple. If you just memorize the play and think about that every game, there you go. That's the deck. Have at it. Fools. Oracle. Very good. Zefra. Field my Wrath. Already putting into the extra deck. Yeah. The Teller Knight, we actually could have sent the Teller Knight, and that would have been fine too. Do I want to summon the Donkey from the hand? Let's go. It's Electrumite. Let's get Electrumiting. This is deck hard to master. The core of this deck is you want to trigger the Yang Zing, Zefra Nui Donkey to then search for a Providence, which then searches for a Divine Strike. And that's you got 1 Omni Negate. And then you want to try to get a tuner on the field. Do I have a tuner? I don't. So to get a tuner, we need to search for the tuner with the Electrumite. So we're going to search for the tuner with the Electrumite by putting a card in the extra deck and then adding it to the hand so that we can make Hulk. The deck is just all about triggering the Donkey to search for Providence and then making Crystron Hulk, and then that's it. That's literally the entire deck. It's really simple. Now, what's the tuner? None of these are tuners, but if I put Kepler into the extra deck, I can normal summon Kepler, and then I got a tuner. And only if Electrumite destroys a Pendulum do I get to draw. So I do think we want to draw a card. We're going to grab the Kepler. And now we'll draw an additional card. Very good. And now we just want to make Crystron Hulk. That's it. It's that simple. The Kepler searches for the Dark Contract, which gives it Lamia, and the Lamia sends the Dark Contract to summon itself onto the field. That becomes the tuner. Then you got the Crystron Hulk, and then you're good. That's it. That's the deck. The deck is just Crystron Hulk Turbo. That's it. And this deck is banned in TCG. You can't play this combo, the full combo, the way we do it in TCG. Send the Dark Contract. Come forth, Lamia. Come forth. We're playing 2 banned cards in the TCG. Double ban. We're gonna Hulk. Come forth and summon. Hulk summon Tuna. Jet Synchron or Despot 001. And now we are going to make the Auroradon. Very good. Get Auroradon in. Auroradon has non-targeting destruction, so keeping it on the field if we can, it could be a good idea. 1, a 2, and a 3. There is 0 thinking at this point. When you make Crystron Hulk, you just do the same play. The only thinking we want to do right here is what do we discard with Jet Synchron? If we had Despot 001, we wouldn't have to discard. I'm just going to discard the Max C. That's it. Now turn off your brain. Turn off the brain. Brain has been turned off. Let's go. I'm going to make a Herald Arc Light. Not even think about it. Herald Arc Light. Now they can't send cards that are monsters from the hands to the graveyard. They can't use Droplet, send monsters. And this will negate anything. Perfect. Auroradon. I'm going to summon an Olion. I'm going to tribute the Electrumite, tribute a token, come forth. That's it. Not even thinking. Olion is here. We are Olion. And then we are going to make, without even thinking, Dang Long. Dang Long is going to then search for 9 pillars. And then we're going to make a Boral Dragon. So we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4 negates. We got too many negates. Negates for days. And you cannot Dark Ruler no more. You cannot Droplet. We're Droplet proof. We're Dark Ruler proof. We're good. What could stop us? Gonna need like 10 kaijus. 9 pillar, that's the negate. Let's search the other negate. So we have 2 traps that negate and 2 monsters that negate. Come forth, Borreload, Savage Dragon. Droplet proof, Dark Ruler proof, and that's it. That's how simple this deck is. Activate. Chain of 8. Sphere mode. No one's playing sphere mode. No one. And we are summoning. Come forth. And now we are good. I'm going to equip the Crystron Hulk or the other one. It did not matter. And just like that, GG no re. Negate, 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 negate. Quadra, negate. Can't max C because it has to be sent to the graveyard, but Ash Blossom doesn't. Going to negate. I'm going to negate, mate. He's wondering why he can't send monsters right now. He cannot believe this. He could not believe this. He could not believe why his Droplet does not work. Oh no, how many cards you sending, bro? 9 pillar, negate. What you got, mate? Dark Ruler, we would negate. You can't Dark Ruler no more. Why do people keep thinking that? You can't Dark Ruler no more. You can't. Zefra Divine Strike and 9 pillar will both negate the Dark Ruler. You can't Dark Ruler. This will pop a face down, so on summon, pop the yeah. We can't be stopped. We are unstoppable. Let's go. Invoked. All right. Spellbook Mastery, Shrine, Jet, Synchron. Let's get Jet in. Oh, yeah, Max C. Thank God you're here. Yeah, the house already burned down. It's over. Thank you. Spell Power Mastery. We are shrining. Evil Hero, Neos, do you think they will ever ban Anaconda in MD? They could. It is banned in OCG. OCG controls the Master Duel ban list, so it could definitely be banned. Supreme King Dragon Worm. I mean, if he's sniping, I just can't afford for this to get sniped. It's kind of bad. We are blocking. Damn. If I played Cerberus, we could have popped the Macabre right here. I gotta put Cerberus in the extra deck. What should I take out of the extra deck? Herald of Arc Light, Negate, then Auroradon. Okay. Jet Synchron, discard the Zefra Divine Strike into Auroradon. Bro, what the hell did we just do? Okay. I'll take it. We couldn't do that with Despot 01. Yeah, buddy. Special summon Mecha Phantom Beast. Tributes. Summon the Fool. We're not going to get a token on summon. Okay. Danglong into Borreload. How did we come out of this duel? This is actual madness. I could not believe this happened. Holy crap. This was actually nuts. This is insane. Pretty good. We got triple negate through a Macabre, mate. That was nuts. And it was all from Chainlink blocking the Hawk and using Jet Synchron. That was absolutely masterful. Chainlink blocking the Hawk into... He couldn't even respond. Droplet, I can negate the Droplet. With probably Borreload. But you can't discard a monster because I have Herald. So I could Borreload negate. Negate! I maybe should have Herald of Arc Lighted. Maybe. Because then I would be able to use Max C afterward. Yeah, normal summon attack over. I mean, we still have a negate, so that's fine. It's fine. Still have a negate. I should have traded the Herald Arc Light. I think so. I mean, the chance of him having a Squamata, that was something. A chance to have. It didn't matter, though, because the Borreload has multiple negates. Oracle of Zefra. Activate. 1900 attack. I could just beat down no Electrumite because I'm gonna lose my Yang Zing. Let's go. All right, let's go. I'm gonna BM the Max C. Let's go. Shadow Dragon, 1900 attack. Super Poly, I can't freaking respond to that. Oh no, Borreload's a dark. Why? Holy crap, we got super countered. Oh my, you're not big enough to take out my Zefra Nui though. Shuffle that card in the deck. Get out of here. But maybe we should not have destroyed our own monster. I don't agree with that. That was bad. Activate. We're going to be searching for Zephyr Providence. Hopefully we could do a decent Pendulum summon. Scale 7. We could search for Scale 1. Oracle of Zefra, just to thin out the deck. Thin it. Set the scales. And what are we searching? Another Zephyr Providence. So we got the protection. We are protected. Croco. This is my first time summoning Croco in this deck. Let's get Croco in. Croco. Top of the deck. Draw the Destrudo. Smack him. Legal stacking. Legal stacking, mate. I could level 6 into Yazi, but that's half my freaking life points. I don't think that's worth it. Use Zephyr Providence to protect? No. Okay, Ariel, set. Invocation. Invocation. Invocate, mate. I think I'm going to chain pop. Do you have a monster in your hand or not? Discard. And discard the Zefra, yeah? You got the negate? No negate. You don't got it, mate. Let's go. Anyway, I'll just, all right, anyway. Okay. Go these nuts. Discard special summoned. Target a monster your opponent controls, destroy it. Okay. Zephyr Providence, protect. We got so many Providences in the graveyard. It's nuts. It's nuts. Banish a fusion, gain attack, 4,500. That is whack. Okay. Providence, negates. I think we're going to use you for pendulum summoning. Yeah. I think we're going to be link summoning with you, then pen summon. Link, then penned. Let's go. It's time. This is the end for you. This is the end for you. Jackal. Get Jacqueline. Woo! We can activate the Endymion. I could summon Mighty Master. Can this be destroyed by card effects? Can you be destroyed by card effects? If this card special summon, blah, 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 blah. You are not indestructible in any way whatsoever. Let's go. Let's freaking go. How many counters we got? Got the counters, mate. We got the counters. We got the counters. Let's activate the Dark Contract. Come to me, Lamia. That's 6 counters. And he will die. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Endymion, the mighty master of magic. Wipe out the fool. Wipe it all. Oh, that's it, sir. Yes! Let's go. Fool. And just like that, we're plus 5 points. That's top 8, mate. Let's go. Gee, I am top 8, right? How am I not top 8? I'm too slow. What do you mean I'm too slow? That I gave that dude 10 minutes to do his freaking speed turn. He's the freaking Yusei player. Who was that? That dude freaking junk speedered for 10, 20 minutes. What do you mean I'm too slow?